What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about an exciting new green energy company called Greenstream Holdings. Greenstream Holdings is an emerging leader in the solar utility space. As you know, there's tons of capital pouring into the green energy sector. We've seen tremendous gains. It could potentially be the future of power generation. A lot of interest, and it's an exciting time to be talking about a company like Greenstream Holdings. Also need to state that for full disclosure details, this video was sponsored by a third party on behalf of Greenstream Holdings, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice, and small cap stocks like this are highly volatile, so always do your own research and due diligence, guys. With that being said, guys, let's get into this introduction video overview about Greenstream Holdings. Greenstream Holdings is traded on the OTC under ticker symbol GSFI. It has an $11.8 million market cap. So guys, as we can see, over the last 6 months, the stock has traded as low as roughly 4 or 5 cents. We've gotten all the way up to 28 cents, and we've currently pulled back to roughly 16 cents. Based on the 1 month chart, looking like there could be some support around 14, 15 cents, but we'll see what happens, guys. Let's get straight into the details. So greenrainsolar.com is their website. You can take a look at their website, read all about the company. Greenstream Holdings is targeting 50 to 100,000 square feet of rooftop space in the near term, on which it will install solar panels in New York City. The company is positioned to capitalize on community solar energy initiatives and expensive electricity costs. Interesting idea. Let's now get into an interesting article from technologymarketreport.com about Greenstream Holdings. So according to the EIA, solar energy is expected to grow the fastest of all renewable energy through 2050, with a compound annual growth rate of around 17.32% between 2020 and 2025. So anything, above 10, in my opinion, is a pretty healthy compound annual growth rate. With an environmentally conscious administration on the horizon, industry disruptor Greenstream Holdings could quickly benefit. So we have watched the solar industry grow. Lots of major solar companies' share prices have increased dramatically. But for years now, the US solar industry has been growing as we humans have become increasingly aware of the threats of climate change. We have been forced to look at alternative sources of energy and alter our lives. The rapid growth in the solar industry has completely reshaped the energy conversion in this country, said Abigail Ross Hopper, President and CEO of trade group SEIA. This approximately $17 billion industry is on track to double again in 5 years, and we believe that the 2020s will be the decade that solar becomes the dominant new form of energy generation. So some really interesting information in this article, guys. Electricity generation by fuel in the AOE 2019 reference case. Natural gas, we can see the dramatic increase in renewables, coal flatline and nuclear flatline. Renewable electricity generation in the AEO 2019 reference case in billions of kilowatts. As we can see, solar has been climbing dramatically. The biggest one. So first, let's go over the top reasons to consider Greenstream Holdings. First, according to the EIA, solar energy is expected to grow the fastest of all renewable energy through 2050. The United States solar energy market could grow at a compound annual growth rate of 17.32% over the next couple years. Solar energy in Q3 2020 witnessed an approximate 9% increase from Q2 installations and accounted for approximately 43% of all new electric generating capacity additions through Q3 of 2020. Number 4, an administration focused on climate change and supportive of clean energy appears to be taking office in 2021. Well, we know that happened already. So number 5, the latest stimulus package extended federal tax credits incentivizing the construction of wind and solar power plants. Number 6, Greenstream Holdings appears to be well positioned in New York City. The company claims to be targeting 50,000 to 100,000 square feet of rooftop space and appears to be uniquely positioned to capitalize on community solar energy incentives and exorbitant electricity costs. Number 7, Greenstream appears to be diversifying its asset base and revenue streams through its acquisition of iconic LA fashion brand Chuck's Vintage. The last and final reason, number 8, the stock appears to have attractive technical indicators and has seen significant returns since November 4th, the day after Joe Biden won the election. So we've talked a little bit about the technicals. Looks to be, roughly 14, 15 cents support. We'll see how that plays out. So Greenstream Holdings, who are they? They provide solar energy solutions in the United States. It constructs solar greenhouses using customized greenhouse glass and seamless solar panels. The company also engages in third-party manufacturing for production and distribution logistics and also provide services to the home, building, and roofing industries. Greenstream could be well positioned in the New York City market. The company claims to be targeting 50 to 100,000 square feet of rooftop space in the near term, on which it will install solar panels in New York City. The company also appears to be uniquely positioned to capitalize on the community solar energy incentives in New York City and the city's exorbitant electricity costs. Revenues through direct sales to building owners are expected to generate approximately 15 to 20% return over 20 years on the community solar projects. In other underserved and growing markets, Greenstream appears to engage customers through simple leasing agreements of solar infrastructure and next-generation batteries and PPAs, purchase power agreements. Typically, the company retains approximately 80% of the customer's savings, which are substantial. Just another thing to note, guys, if you do want more information, simply click on that investor tab and take a look at all they have to offer, including their investor presentation. It's always a great idea to take a look at the investor presentation, and if you can't find it, then contact Investor Relations for more information. So, potential access to unique markets through greenhouse facilities. Greenstream's greenhouse subsidiary Green Rain looks to be exciting as well. Green Rain anticipates strong access to unique markets through the added benefit of its greenhouse facilities and the ability to market greenhouse cultivation plots and donate freshly cultivated natural foods to local communities. Our model generates significant margins and has the ability to scale up rapidly and without significant balance sheet risk. Madeline Camarada, president of Greenstream Holdings, said, "Our Greenstream model is established, but we are even more excited about our Green Rain model. Our greenhouses are designed with the future in mind." And then last but not least, guys, I do want to talk about this. Greenstream Holdings appears to be diversifying its asset base and revenue streams. So we will talk about this one last paragraph. So days ago, and make sure to check, when this article is actually written. Greenstream Holdings shook up not only the solar energy world, but also the fashion world. Greenstream Holdings announced its acquisition of Chuck's Vintage, an iconic and well-renowned fashion brand among LA's celebrity and fashion community. Celebrities such as Miley Cyrus and Woody Harrelson are supporters of the brand, which could only add to the potential positive exposure for Greenstream. Part of the deal also claims to include initiatives that could utilize GFSI's proprietary rooftop solar technology in select retail locations throughout the U.S. as the brand expands its flagship store in LA. So, interesting company, up to a bunch of ambitious things. Let me know what you think about the company in the comments down below, guys. That's it for the video. This was a simple introduction. Always do your own research and due diligence. And remember that this is a sponsored video. So this video was sponsored by a third party on behalf of Greenstream Holdings. Check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. And last but not least, I say this in every single one of my videos, guys, Departures Capital and Departures Stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you in our next video.